Hello everybody, my name is Kobe and this is Kitech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to turn this boring dashboard, as you can see over here, to this amazing dashboard over here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can be able to turn your your boring admin dashboard into this amazing dashboard. So most of the times when you create websites for your clients and then you want to hand it over to your client, you want your dashboard to reflect your your brand and everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can be able to create a custom dashboard for your own brand and then to present your own brand. Okay, so this dashboard is very simple to create. What we use, I'm going to show you how you can be able to create it yourself, just yourself, design it the way you want it, and then bring it over here onto this admin dashboard. You can also delete some of the menu items over here if you don't want your client to see some of the things that shows over here. Okay, you can also decide to disable some of them. So as you can see, this says add or edit post. Okay, and this one says add or edit product, and this one also says all others. Okay, so this one also says welcome to your dashboard. So you can create, design it the way you want it, and then you can also put in some help links over here, okay, which will be able to help the client to know their way around the dashboard. And then you can even put in some videos also over here. Okay, you can even put in how do you call it, a message box over here, whereby people, if you don't want the video, you can put a message over here whereby your clients can be able to message you anytime they want to send you a message or something. Okay, so that is it. So without wasting my time, let's get into the video. Now if you like this video and you want me to continue creating videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have already liked the channel, please turn on the notification so that anytime I create a video, you'll be able to come and then watch it to advance your knowledge in website designing. Okay, so without much ado, let's jump into the video. Okay guys, so to be able to customize our dashboard the way we want it, we start by adding a new plugin. Okay, so to add a new plugin, what we need to do is to go hover on plugins over here, okay, and then click on add new plugin. Now we're going to add a plugin that will help us to be able to customize our dashboard. So the plugin that we are going to add is called White Label CMS. White Label CMS. Okay, so this is the plugin that we are going to add. So as you can see over here, it has 200,000 active installations over here. So what we need to do is just click on install now, and then you click on activate. Okay, so now that our plugin is installed and activate, what we need to do is to check the settings and everything, and then make sure that we have. Now we're going to let's look at how the dashboard really looks like, and then I'll show you how we are going to design it. Now as you can see, now the dashboard have this icon over here, which is the WordPress icon. Okay, so we will replace it with our own icon over here, and as you can see, it have this text over here. Okay, that is what the website text over here. So we're going to replace this icon and then use our own icon also, and then we'll edit over here. We'll just change some few settings, bring our own custom widgets over here, so that when you're creating a website for your client, the client will be able to access some of the things easily. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. So let's go to settings over here, hover on settings, and then you see the plugin that we want to be downloaded. As you can see, just click on it over here, And then now that we have the plugin settings over here, now we're going to enter some few details. Okay, so we are going to white label this WordPress dashboard. So that is exactly what we are going to do. So the developer's name, so who is the developer over here? That is you. So you enter your name over there, your company name or whatever name over there, and then the developer URL. Okay, so who is the developer? Your name, so your URL. So I'm going to enter my URL over there, and then the footer text. So what do you want to type over there? Now as you can see, this is what thank you for creating with WordPress. That is what the footer text over there. So I'm going to enter design by Kitech Digital. Okay, now if you want if you have any you want to replace any how do you call it, RSS feed link over there, you can place over there. I'm going to skip it, so I'm going to go next, and then the client's business name. So who is your client? So basically the client's business name is your is the the website that you are creating. So I'm going to say Kitech Solutions, and then basically, if you don't understand anything, you have the description over here that talks about what this field is all about. So for use in admin page, title and dashboard title. Okay, so login logo. So it's supposed to be your client logo. Okay, so just upload your logo over there, the client logo over there. So I'm going to use this one, which is going to be the login logo, or you can decide to I can decide to use this one, but I'm going to use this one over here. Okay, so that is my login logo. If you have any retina logo, you can also use it, but I'm going to save it and then move on to so we save it and then we move on to a different thing. Okay, that is the next one. So now that we have everything, now that we are over here, we're still filling some few details over here. So this is the branding. Okay, this is basically the branding. So WordPress branding. So if you want to hide WordPress logo and links, you can choose to hide it. Okay, you have selected no, so all custom branding images will be ignored. So if you want to hide it, you hide it, so there will be no custom branding images. Okay, but if you don't want to hide it, you can show it over here so that you can do your own custom branding. Now hide version number of WordPress which appears in the footer. So if you want to hide the version number of WordPress which will appear in the footer, you can also decide to hide it. So you can decide to hide it over here. And then as you can see over here, because I said designed by Kitech Digital, it is showing over there. Okay, and you see if I hover on it, the link takes me to my website. Okay, and that is it. Now if you also come over here, the custom page titles will be displayed over there. Okay, and then this will replace the WordPress in the page with titles. Okay, so and then admin bar branding. So admin bar logo replaces the WordPress logo in the admin bar. So the admin bar logo will place the WordPress logo which comes over here. Okay, so I'm going to set up a logo over there so that it will replace. So you can use your own, as in the developer logo, or your customer's logo. Okay, but I'm going to use this logo over here, so I'm going to insert it over here. And then the text, you can also show it over there. And then this one replaces the howdy text. So as you can see over there, howdy Kobe. So you can say hello Kobe. Okay, so hello Kobe. And then the admin image, admin bar URL. Okay, so that is the URL that will link to the admin bar. So if you replace it with the URL, your own like text or your own logo, the URL, where is it going? Is it going to your own the developer's website or wherever? So you show it over there. And then side menu branding. Okay, so this is the side menu. So with the side menu branding, do you want to show how do you call it, a menu image or whatever it is, you can show it. And then collapse sidebar menu image. Okay, so how, if you want to collapse the sidebar menu image, what image do you want to show over there, what that will appear over there for you to click on it to collapse it? You can show it, but I'm going to leave all of them the same. And then sidebar menu link. Okay, so you can set up a link for the menu. And then sidebar alt text, so that is it. And then this is the Gutenberg branding. So the Gutenberg exit button, so you choose which button you want. So is it the admin logo or the whatever it is, so the exit button will be there. And then a footer branding. Okay, so you can choose an image for the footer. So you can choose an image over here which will appear over there. Okay, so you can set up any image that you want for your footer. So if you want this one, you can set an image, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm not going to set up any image for it. And then the footer text as we did, and then the footer URL. Okay, and then you can also use HTML to customize your footer. Okay, it depends on you. So if everything is okay, you can just click on save to save the changes. Now as you can see, all the changes will be saved. So as you can see, the logo that we set is over here, and that replaces the WordPress logo that comes on our website, on our dashboard. Okay, it has been replaced. Now let's go to the next one, which is login over here. So with the login, that is the login of your website. Okay, so basically the admin login. Okay, that is where it's going to brand. All this branding thing is going to affect the admin login. Okay, and that is it. So you can set a login how do you call it, login logo for it. So let's say let me go over here, and then let's say this one. Okay, so if you refresh it over here, let's look at how. So as you can see, because we set up the logo for it, this is how it appears. Okay, this is how it is appearing. Now let's go over here, and then let's look at the login width. Okay, so I'm going to change the width from, let's say, 90 to 90. Okay, and then you can set up the bottom margin and all those things, the background color for it, and then the background image. So let's say I want to set up a different image for the background. So let's say I want to set up let's say this image. Okay, let's say this image for the background. Okay, so I'm going to set up this image for the background, and then full screen background image. If you want it to be full screen, you can do it, and then it should be center, and then it should be no repeat. Okay, so we can save it. Let's save it, and then let's go over here and refresh it and see how it is behaving. So as you can see, everything is working perfectly as we wanted. Okay, so that is our login URL. Now let's go over here and then still continue to do certain things. So advanced, you want to hide login or register. If you want to hide it, you can hide it. If you want to hide back to link, back to link, you can these are the links that it is talking about. Okay, this ones. So if you want to hide this one, you can hide it. Okay, and then the form background. So this is the form background. Okay, and then the form label, you can also check it, set colors for it, all the colors that you want, you can. And then the form button. Okay, so I'm going to set a different color for the form button. So I'm going to just give it this orange kind of color. Yeah, this kind of orange. Okay, I'm going to set it up, and then the form button hover. Okay, when somebody hover on it, how would it behave? So maybe you want to set it to this color. Okay, and then the form button text. So the form button text should be should be white. And then the form button text hover, it also should be white. And then the back to register color. Okay, it should be white. And then back to register link hover will also be, let's say, also white. Okay, and then the privacy link color should also be white, and then the hover will also be what? Will also be white. So if everything is okay for you, you can do custom CSS and all those kind of stuff that you want to do. Okay, so if you want to do any CSS stuff, JavaScript and all those things, you can place in all those codes in here. Okay, and then if everything is done for you, if everything is okay for you, you can click on save to save the changes. Okay, so now that we are done with this one, let's take a look at how the changes that we did, if it is really appearing over here. So as you can see, everything is now showing perfectly over here. Okay, yeah, everything is working perfectly. So now we have our admin login page set up correctly. It looks professional and modernized, that it reflects our brand and everything that we want. Okay, so now let's go back to the main dashboard. So that is over here. So let's click on the dashboard. Now, default panels. Okay, so add a logo to the dashboard. Suggested height 40 pixels. So if you want to add a logo to the dashboard, you can add the logo over here. Okay, but I'm not going to do it now. This is dashboard title. So the title, so change the heading for the dashboard. So this is the heading for the dashboard. So you can write anything that you want to write. So Kitech solution dashboard. Okay, so and then select the rows the dashboard panels will be hidden to. Okay, so if you want to select any row that you want it to be hidden to, you can select it over here. I'm going to leave it as it is, and then hide all dashboard panels. This will hide all the WordPress default dashboard panels. Okay, so you can specify which panels you want to hide. So if you want to specify which panels you want to hide, you can so you can hide all of them. So hide at a glance, hide activity, hide recent comment, hide quick draft, hide remove WordPress event and blah 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 news, remove all those things you can hide. But I want to hide them all. Okay, so now that we have them all hide, and then custom welcome dashboard panel. So if you want to create your own custom dashboard panel, you can select this one. Okay, and then you can use Elementor. Now we will come over there, but for now let's hold on and then go through the normal dashboard panel, and then we see how it looks like before we do our own custom dashboard panel. Okay, so basically we are done with this one, the dashboard. Now let's click on save over here. Okay, so now that we have this one also saved, the dashboard saved. Now let's go to menus over here, and then we want to hide menus for client. So if you want to hide some menus for client, okay, you can hide them. Okay, so as you can see, these are all the menus. Now these are the menus that we are talking about. So maybe you want to give access, your client access to some few things. Okay, so for instance, you want to give access to them on some petty things, like let's say you want to you don't want them to update things, so you can untick this one. Okay, you want to hide posts, you want to hide pages. Okay, so let's say you want to hide let's say you want to hide pages, and then you also want to hide let's say marketing analytics. Okay, Elementor, template, and then appearance. Okay, anything that is not related to them, you want to hide it. Okay, so let's say you want to hide these few things. Okay, over here you can decide to hide all of them. Okay, now admin bar menus will be hidden to all user roles up to and including admins, with exception of the white label what admins and super admins. So you can what select the ones that you want to what hide. Okay, and then after that you can just click on what save changes. Okay, very good. So now that you have this one done, okay, now you can go to what settings over here, and then you can also what hide front end admin bar. Okay, so if you want to hide this admin bar to be disabled to all login what users, you can hide it. And then hide help box. If you want to what hide a help box, you can also hide it. If you want to hide screen options, okay, you can also what hide it. Okay, you can hide so many things. And then nag messages will be hidden to all what user roles including admin, so you can also what hide it. Okay, so all these things you can what hide them. Okay, so now that everything is set, I think we are good to go. Okay, so you're all good to go, and everything is what perfectly done. Now let's take a look at how our dashboard looks like. Okay, so as you can see, it says what Kitech Solutions what dashboard. Okay, but there is nothing over here. Okay, so as you can see, there is what nothing over here. Okay, everything over here is just we cannot even see the screen options because we've hidden everything over there. Okay, so that is it. Now what we want to do is to create our own kind of like a dashboard to give how do you call it, give our clients some kind of like help or access to certain things. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. Now to do that, we have to use Elementor to create that kind of like a page or a template, and then we use that template we bring that template over here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Elementor template over here. Okay, and then we are going to go on saved template over here. Now as you can see, we don't have any template over here. Okay, so we're going to add new template, and then we're going to call it what let's call it just a page. Okay, and then call it what dashboard, and then click on create template. Okay, so as you can see, it is a messy template over here, but what we can do is just click on the settings over here, and then instead of the default layout, just change it to Elementor canvas. Okay, we can change it to Elementor canvas, so that it wouldn't have any heading or sidebar or anything. It will just be like this. Okay, very good. Now that we have Elementor canvas, now we can set up our own template. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose single layout like this, and then I'm going to give it a full width. Okay, no gap, and then I'll give the height to a minimum height. Okay, I'm going to give a minimum height, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to style over here, choose style, and then with a classic background, choose a classic background, and then select an image. Okay, I'm going to select an image. Let's say I'm going to select this image, or let me just let me just select this image. I'm going to use this image over here. Okay, now I want the image to be center. I want it to be what just default. The attachment to be for no repeat, and then I want it to be cover. Okay, so that will be like this. So this is exactly what I want. Okay, now the next one I want to put the text in over here. So to put the text in, I want a light overlay, a dark overlay. Okay, so I'm going to go a classic and then choose a color. Okay, now I'm going to choose a dark color, and then I click on this 9 grip icon over here, and then I bring in a heading widget over here. Okay, Now that I have a heading ready over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add in some few text. So I'm going to say welcome to your dashboard. Okay, now I can change, I can put it in the middle over here, and then I can change what dashboard have an R. Okay, very good. Now I can have what the style, change it white, change the color to be white, and then come over here, and then the typography, I can choose any typograph or typographical or typo font family that I want. So I'm going to say Oswald, this one. I'm going to use this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it what a little bit bold, like this one, and then I'm going to make it all uppercase. Capitalize uppercase. I'm going to make all uppercase, and then the style, it should be normal, and then the size of it, I'm going to say 50. Okay, or let's say 55. Okay, so now that I have this one done, I'm good to go. Okay, now the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to create some few cards over here, or some few columns over here, or so that I'll add some few things over here. So I'm going to create what I'm going to create is very simple. I'm going to create 3 things over here. I'm going to create 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'll bring in some few things over here. Okay, so I'm going to bring in image box or icon box over here. So I'm going to bring an icon box, put it here. Okay, put the icon box over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say maybe add or edit post. Okay, add or edit what post. I'm going to put this one over here, and then I'll change this one to a pen icon or something. Okay, so let's say pen. So I'm going to just give it this pen icon over here, and then I'll make it like this. Now I'm going to give it like a padding, overall padding of let's say 20. Okay, very good, this one. And then I'll give a background, the session or the column background. So I'll click on this column, edit column here, and I'll go to style, and then I'll give it a background of what white. Okay, I'm going to give a background of what white over here, and then I can also decide to give a border, solid border of let's say white, and then the width should be 2, and then I'll give the border radius of 20. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this one 3 times. Okay, so over here let me go to this one, and then go to edit content over here, and I'll just say use let me just say write some small description over there. So let's say click here to add or edit post. Okay, so basically like this one, and then I'm going to link this place, okay, to the dashboard, the edit post dashboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this place, and then just enter into the admin dashboard. I'm just going to open the dashboard again, and then go to post over here. Okay, and then click on what all post over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this place up to here. Okay, I'm going to copy this one, and then come over here and then come and put it over here. Okay, so this is the link that I'm going to use. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here and then push this one to the top a little bit. So I'm going to go to margin and then give it a negative margin of 50. Yeah, negative margin of 50. Okay, so as you can see, we have a negative margin of 50. Then I'll click over here, and then the border that we gave, instead of white, I'm going to give it, let's say, kind of like, a color that blends with our brand. Okay, so just choose any color, and then this one, I'm also going to go to style and then change the color to black. Okay, or maybe let me just change the color to, let's say, this color, okay, which represents our brand. And then with this one, I'll just change it to to black. Oh, black, I said black. Yeah, black. Okay, and then you can change the font family to any font family that you want. So let's say I want to say Poppins. Okay, I want to go for Poppins. So basically this one, then you can choose the size and everything that you want. Okay, so with this one, I can just duplicate it 3 times. Okay, so duplicate this one, and then I can delete this place. Just delete this one, and then also delete this one, so that I have something like 3, okay, over here. So very good. So now that I have this one, now I can go over here and then change this one to anything that I want. So let me look at this one. So let me go back to over here and then see, let's say, add product. Okay, so if I have a product, so I say add or edit product. Very good. And then with this one also, I can say click here to add or edit product. Okay, and then I can just bring a shopping basket. So I'll just bring in some shopping basket over here. Okay, and then with this one also, I can choose to use anything that I want to use over there. So let me go over here and then check to see what I can bring over there. Okay, so I can just say all others. Okay, so click here to see all others. Okay, so then I can change this place to, maybe, let me see others. Shop. Okay, so let me use this one, shopping basket. Okay, over there. Now basically I have this one over here. Okay, so I can also use another 2 column section over here. Now with this one, I'm going to give a top top and bottom padding. So let's say top and bottom padding of let's say 50. Okay, and then over here I can paste in anything that I want to paste in over here. So let's say I want to paste in some list. Okay, so I can paste in list over here. Okay, now with the list, I can decide to use some links. Okay, so let's say I want to bring a text at the top, and then I'll say what you know, help or whatever it is. So let's say help videos or anything that I want to paste in over here. So let's say help links. Okay, so let's say I want to say help links, and then I'll give it a color of what, black. Okay, so these are what, help links. And then I'll come over here, let me remove this one, and then I'll just type in say, let's say getting around the dashboard. Getting around the dashboard. Okay, so I can just link it to anything that I want to link it to. So let's say I want to link it to I'm just giving it any link. Okay, so kitedigital.com. So I'm just giving it any link, and then I can duplicate this one. Let me duplicate it like 4 or 5 times. Okay, so duplicate this one, duplicate this one, and duplicate this one. So this is what, getting around the dashboard, and this one is what we can also use this one as what let's say how to add or edit a post. Okay, and then this one will also be how to create or edit a product. Okay, so this one is what, let's say how to edit variable product. So let's say how to create a variable product, how to create a variable product. And then this one is what, how to fulfill orders. Okay, so we have all these links over here. Okay, so let me give it what, the color. So the text color supposed to be black. Okay, and then I can just copy this one, and then paste style over here. Paste style, paste style, paste style, and then paste style. Okay, so these are what these are my help links. Okay, now I can even just give it what border radius or border line. Okay, so I'm just going to give it some few border, so solid border of, let's say, 1. Okay, and then the color should be black. Yeah, so just like this one. Okay, and then let me say 2, solid border of 2. Yeah, okay, and then I'll just give it what padding, left padding and right padding. So right padding of 20, left padding of 20, top padding of 20, bottom padding of 20. Okay, very good. So now I have this one. So this is my help what links. Okay, so people can what click on it to check out the help what links. Okay, then I can also come over here and then insert some video in it. Okay, so I can say, let's say, video. Okay, I can insert video link in this one, and then put in any YouTube video link. Okay, over here. Okay, so let me just change the placeholder, image overlay. Yes, I'm just gonna give Okay, so let me just give it this image overlay. Okay, very good. So this is just a small image overlay. Okay, and then if you want it to be light box, you can click over here to put it off. Okay, so basically this is it. So let's click over here, and then go to the advanced, and then give it padding of 20. Okay, very good. Now that we have a pattern of 20, so our video 2 is what is over here. Okay, so we have a video over here, so you can just give it a title over here, like let's say maybe getting around. Okay, so let's say getting around, or maybe know your dashboard. Okay, so let me say know your dashboard. Okay, so know your dashboard. Okay, so that is what this one. So I can put it in the middle over here, and then give it a color of what, pure black. Okay, so this is what know your dashboard. So basically we can have this one as what our template to use for the dashboard. Okay, so this is just a small simple template that I want to show you how you can be able to create your own kind of a template. Okay, so now let me publish the template. Okay, so now that we published the template, now let's go back to the exit to dashboard, and then let's go and use this template on our dashboard. Okay, so now let's go to settings over here, and then let's go to the white label CMS. Okay, and then let's go to dashboard over here, and then we want to use our own custom welcome. So we want to use this one, and then instead of the basic one, we want to use Elementor. Okay, now we select Elementor. Remember that we just created the dashboard. We select the dashboard. Okay, and then we that's all. We just click on save. Okay, so now let's go to our dashboard and see if it is appearing over there the way we want it. Okay, so guys, as you can see, this is our welcome dashboard. Okay, we have our welcome dashboard appearing over here the way we want it, and it welcomes everybody onto our dashboard, and that is it. So this is the help links, and this is know your dashboard, and people can watch the video to know their dashboard. Okay, so basically I hope this video helps you a lot to how to be able to customize your own dashboard the way you want it. Okay, so if this video helps you, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.